Greetings, YouTube model people. How is it going? And welcome to another Sunday Morning Model Cars and Coffee series hosted by Paul over at Left Coast Model Car Builds, Left Coast Model Car Builds here on YouTube. And as always, Paul, thank you for the series. So, this is my episode number 33. It is the 16th of November. What do we have? A week and a half? 11 days until Thanksgiving Day. And I looked it up. It's 40 days until, or 39 days until Christmas Day, and 46 days until New Year's Day. So, no pressure, no worries. I know, end of the year, people have certainly lots of things they do for the holidays, but you get it done. One by one, little by little, it all ends up great, right? It all ends up great. So don't get crazy. Don't scream and yell at your fellow human. It'll get done. So anyway, so we've been reviewing our past 24-hour builds. This one was built in 2022. I did not finish it within 24 hours in January. This is every year in January, the 24-hour build on Facebook. It's been going on for 19 years, 17, 18 years, long time. It's always the last weekend in January. And if you want information, just comment below and I'll send you the information. Some YouTubers participate and all that good stuff. It's a great fun thing to do. Speaking of marathon builds, there's some Thanksgiving and holidays and such. There is a couple of marathon type builds going on over the Thanksgiving Day weekend, which I'll try to have the next episode. I'll try to highlight a couple of those for you guys. Okay. Now back to this guy. I could have been done in 24 hours with this car. I decided to sleep instead. No, I could have stayed up a little later or got up a little earlier or whatever, either way, because I finished this 35 minutes past the deadline. So anyway, it doesn't matter. As you can tell, it's all about just having a good time, as it always is about the marathon build. So all that aside, let's go take a look at this beautiful build. I say beautiful build because if I had some money, I'd buy this car. I'd try to buy one of these cars. It's very cool. So here we are with a beautiful 1970s Z28 Camaro. How cool is this car? In the kit, it does come with the T-top, if you want to put it. I don't like it with the T-tops, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure where I put them. I thought usually if I have extra parts for a kit or something, because this sits in a display case, right? One of those Hobby Lobby display cases, and just to keep the dust off, although it looked quite dusty, interestingly enough. But yeah, so I don't know. And usually I'll put the little parts and I'll put it in the case with the model. And I didn't do that with this, so I don't know where I put them. But don't matter because I don't like them anyway. The T-tops with this car. I think it looks much cooler, slicker, more high-end, maybe you could say. As I said, I would buy a car like this, just like this. The interior color in particular, I think is very classy for something like this. It's not just that kind of beige, buff, tan kind of interior. This is TS1 red brown, if you're curious. I did a darker brown. So I think, again, I just think it has a really nice, rich look to it. The back, interestingly enough, I didn't have transparent red. So I had to use the Sharpie, red Sharpie for the taillights. That was a little bit of a curveball. The other thing interesting about this kit, and again, I bought this off eBay, so I don't know if they re-released this kit or repop this kit or not. But as you saw in the box art, that's the one I bought off eBay. It was, I think, one of the original releases, if I'm not mistaken, of this kit. I don't know if it is the original release, but it's certainly one of the early ones. It doesn't have any chrome in it, not one piece of chrome. So the tail, the pipe here, side pipes, that's the spastics again that I like to use for chroming. I've not given the Revell chrome a try yet. I didn't do much underneath, again, 24-hour build. I don't do much underneath my cars anyway, usually. Just painted the gas tank and a few things like that. The engine, same thing. Like the engine is very plain. I didn't even give it a wash, right? Which to make it look a little more, detailed or whatever. I just put it together and put it in there. So front paint low gold. Yeah, a cool kit. I think most of it went together very well. I think I know what there was. There was a problem. This is what threw me off. Again, in marathon builds, that's the thing. You never know where you're going to get a little bit of a side, side trip somewhere that you didn't expect to go down, or side road, I guess you could say, was the glass. It's all one piece, but I don't care how you were trying to fit it in there. It was not going to fit in there in one piece. Not a big deal, but I had to chop each side off and then put them in individually. So that took a little doing because, anytime you go into to chopping glass, or cutting glass, I mean, it's obviously just right on the edge of trying to crack on you and cause, spider type web cracks or something, distress, So, yeah. All right. We're going to hit it. We're going to kind of call it there, folks. So I'm going to start talking normal after this video and not tripping on my words as much. But hope you're all having a good weekend. Hope you're finding some bench time. And yeah, we'll be talking to you later. Okay. Cheers.